Vladimir here. Today we're talking about Kevin Durant's comments about who's better, AI or Kyrie Irving. Now, Kevin Durant might have just become a champion, but man, that mouth that is going a mile a minute. He said that skill for skill, that Kyrie Irving is better than Allen Iverson. And one can look at the numbers. Kyrie Irving does have better numbers from three. He does have better numbers from two overall. It's just a crazy statement, and it's just like, how do you compare the two players? Because both are essentially great scorers, but you're talking about a Hall of Famer versus someone else who, in Kyrie Irving, who's up and coming. I mean, he has an NBA title. He's maybe a future Hall of Famer, but there's one big distinction that we have to draw out there. One huge distinction. Allen Iverson is a killer. Kyrie Irving is only a killer when LeBron James is on the court. LeBron James comes off the court, like displayed in the NBA Finals. Kyrie basically, he can't score. When LeBron's on the court, that's when Kyrie had them huge 40-point games. When LeBron sits, all of a sudden Kyrie can't dance on him anymore. AI will dance on anybody, anytime. He really rocks on any block with that crossover, even if it was a carry. Like, he crossed over Jordan, he crossed over Kobe, crossed over all the greatest. And on top of that, he had the mentality where he would never get tired. He used to play like 46, 48 minutes a game, relentless type of player. Kyrie Irving doesn't have that kind of relentlessness, because after a while, if he's not really performing well, he's not going to come at you anymore. He's just going to start taking bad shots. As opposed to AI, he constantly came at you. Free throw line, drives to the basket, mid-range game. He wasn't a great three-point shooter. I'll give Kyrie that. But overall, if you have to pick one over the other, I'm taking Allen Iverson in his prime. Like, that's easy. That's real easy. If you guys remember, in the MVP season, he took the Philadelphia 76ers to the NBA Finals. He was their only offensive player that could play. Aaron McKee could barely shoot the basketball. Eric Snow was too scared to shoot the basketball. Dikembe Mutombo, oh man, offensive prowess, none basically. He had Tyrone Hill on his team. Tyrone Hill. And he took them to the NBA Finals. A lot of people say, well, LeBron James was able to take the Cleveland Cavaliers to the finals. What about Allen Iverson? Allen Iverson did what LeBron did way before. He took that team with no offense. They got past the Pacers, I believe. They got past the Raptors with Vince Carter. They got to the NBA Finals and took game one in overtime. AI had like 40-some-odd points. And that's the difference for me. Like, Kyrie Irving has the luxury of LeBron James. When he didn't have LeBron James, his team couldn't make it to the playoffs. And they were like a 20-win team, 30-win team or something like that for a couple seasons when LeBron was in Miami. So, I mean, to me, there's no comparison. Kyrie's a great talent. He's a great player. Eventually, he's going to ascend to a franchise player. But with the way Allen Iverson came into the game and the way he played the game, he came in as a franchise player, and everybody doubted him. He won an MVP. He took his team to the finals. He was the man. It wasn't like, he had like Shaq on his team or nothing like that. So at the end of the day, I understand where KD's going with this. I'm taking AI all day. AI didn't have any help. AI was the team. He was the help. And we're talking about a guy that didn't go to practice, according to Larry Brown. We're talking about practice, but was averaging 30 points a game and stuff like that. Like, ridiculous numbers, man. I understand where KD's coming from, but if I had to pick one of the two, I'm taking AI all day long. Like, that's a no-brainer. This is Vlad Hoops Junction, where Hoops meets Hoopla. Peace.